Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy Changeofplanz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Um, Speaking of times, we named a lot of records you done before the social media era.
Yep.
A lot of them.
Yep.
And now we're in the digital era when you can get on Instagram and all that stuff.
Yep.
Like, what's the main difference? Like, the game back then and now to you?
Well, back then, bro, when you wanted to touch the people, you had to go out there, hand and foot. You know what I'm saying? I remember taking them trips to Miami, Houston, and it just seemed like it was more fun back then because we going out there, we know what we're going to do. We got the team, we hand and foot, we getting into shit. You know what I'm saying? We having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We experiencing life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like going off to school at a university versus doing school online. Yeah, you still get a degree, but you ain't gonna have the same experience that you have doing that shit in the flesh rather than doing that shit online. You feel?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that to me.
Yeah. Straight up.
And then with the new era, yeah, the people can see you, but you don't really touch the people like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really do. You can go live with somebody, but it's different than slap a hand with somebody. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool because at the end of the day, it all make money.
You're right.
And it's easier to make money that way. It's easier for people to see you that way too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Speaking of new era, I want to talk about these VR producers I've been tapped into. Of course, we mentioned Chris James.
Chris James, yep.
Playboy,
Jamming.
Vintage Rippah doing this thing.
Vintage Rippah, he made this drum kit called the Rippah Kit.
Yes.
And shout out to that Rippah Kit because producers all around the United States, a lot of producers that made hit songs, you know what I'm saying, for mainstream artists off that Rippah Kit. If it wasn't for Rippah, man, a lot of producers, young producers, wouldn't have them kits to make them songs, to make them tracks. So shout out to Rippah, man. He did something special. He gotta give him his credit. He did something special with that.
And shout out to Rippah. You got him.
Yep.
I want to mention Shawu Ken.
Ken.
Be Real, Q Red.
Legends.
I may be missing some more, but overall, how did you feel about that collective group of guys coming out this city?
Shit, I love to see him win. Man. I love to see it. Trouble, you know, he got that song with HD. That Touchdown Across Hill, big song. I love to see it. You know, Playboy got nice songs around the state of Louisiana. I love to see it. Chris James, he doing his work with his people. I love to see it. Hard By to Be Easy. Shit, yeah. He on fire. You know what I'm saying, man? I love to see you win, man. Especially if you from the city, man. You from BR too? Yeah, I love to see you win, nigga. Yeah, keep going, man. Keep going. If you never need something from me, shit, hit the phone. It's all love with me. You know what I'm saying? I love to see him win, bro. Yep.
And then too, what I see, I'ma say you kind of did for them. Like you will say you was a producer first, and then you went off into the artistry.
Yep.
A lot of these producers you named, with the exception of Shawu Ken, out of artists, I don't think he a rapper.
Shit, I think he did a little tape.
He
before.
I didn't know.
Hey, let me tell you something. Every producer that make beats, they done got behind that mic before and did something. It probably ain't got released, but they done got behind that mic.
Okay.
They done did some chants and some harmonies or something.
Yeah.
Because it's in them. You know what I'm saying? So.
But that's the reason why I said it, because it's like you kind of made them. I mean, for me, I think that you open that door for I'm gonna be a producer from BR and I can rap him. I was did it. Let me do it. You know what I'm saying? Then Chris James got a whole tape, and Playboy got records now, and Vintage Rippah, hey, that nigga can really rap.
Oh, yeah.
He can really rap.
Yeah, he do that shit for real.
But they producers first, and we know about them being branded as producers. It's like same thing with Kanye. He came into the game producing, and then he branched off with the rap. We just had to get people to accept that, dude, I can really make records. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them boys doing their thing.